The site is Ralph Wilson Stadium, located in Orchard Park, New York. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Oilers get set to take on the Bills. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
The Bills will need their running game to be at its best. Otherwise, they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them. So look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. Heck, they're already hitting each other.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Teams have taken the field where back to the game. Del Greco is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 26, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. He got all of it. That kick cleared the back of the end zone.
Returners hate that. Kick it out of the end zone. He doesn't get a shot to run it back.
Kelly sets up. Tosses it out to the left. He's taken down at the 22. About a 2-yard gain here.
This defense might work.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 22.
Eagle left.
Drops back. Thomas. 2, maybe 3 yards on the delay. John, nobody's looking for a defensive struggle out there as we have two of the best offenses in the NFL going head-to-head.
The thing about both these teams is they're not just one-dimensional. If something doesn't work, they make the adjustment and they come at you in another way. I'm looking for lots of big plays in this one.
Pressure. Rolling. Incomplete. Gray got up and knocked that pass away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the kick. Fair catch. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Under pressure. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Well, he dumped it off on a screen pass on that play.
Yeah, but the defense did a nice job of staying with the play, and they didn't let him get the first down.
Set. Get in there. Come on, partner.
Pressure coming. Looking for an option. And he's at the 46. Good catch by the receiver on that play.
Yeah, he made sure he was in the clear, moved into position, and made the catch.
White, the lone back, changing the play now.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Man in motion. Hands it off. He just gets this one past the sticks. So he works his way past the marker for a first down. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 49-yard line. Hit him low. Set. Set. 94.
Closing in, passing right, breaks free, and he is bumped out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Set. Give it all you got, kid. Come on.
The Oilers using motion. Throwing on first down. Throwing. They complete the pass for the first down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the first down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
He sees something in the defense.
25.
Gain of about 1.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
Moon gets set. Using motion. Dropping back. Pressure. He's looking. Rolls left. The pass falls incomplete. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
Well, you have to go with the long pass here. So go with the hard count. And if they don't bite, make sure you get the first down.
Under pressure. Looking for a receiver. Great pass. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Your guys can smell the end zone. Give it to your back and let him finish this drive off.
White, the deep man.
First and 10. Ball on the 10-yard line.
The Oilers using motion. Hand off to the tailback. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
You can't make any mistakes down here. So run the ball and just get it in there.
Moon gets set. Calling an audible.
Lose it.
Harris, the man in motion. White. Touchdown, Houston. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get one. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
El Greco comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
It's on its way. From the 8-yard line. Buffalo heads out onto the field, trailing by a touchdown. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Kelly gets set. Receives the handoff. Pressure coming. He surveys the field. This pass is incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand off to the tailback. He goes down at the 22-yard line.
Gain of 4 on the play.
7 yards to go. Ball on their own 22. Closing in, flings it to the outside. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
Taking shots like that will really affect his rhythm with his receiver.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. From the 37. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
Only 1 man back.
47-yard line.
The defender brings him down at the 49-yard line.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Gibbons moves in motion. Pressure, throwing short to his left. Here's no. Moon flung that pass in there.
There it is. He got it in there in a hurry, and they pick up enough for a first down. Your halfback looks like a good option here. Set up some blocks and see if he can break it for a big gain.
Set. Stay up,
Steps up into the pocket. A lot of space in front of him. And he plays it safe by going down to the turf.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
The Bills come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Steps up, surveying the field. Passing right. This pass is incomplete. Good job finding some room. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Pickup of about a yard in the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Calling an audible.
4th and 2. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Yellow, 25. Yellow, 58.
Going to the left. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
You got him.
Pass play here on first down with the throw. That blitz exploited for a first down.
Yeah, the quarterback did a heck of a job to read what the defense was doing and find the right guy.
They'll go from the I formation. Calling an audible now. Tillman in motion. White. And that's a loss of 2.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. That's a 1 quarter of football. A touchdown separates these two teams with the score. Houston, 7. Buffalo, 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. Only one man back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Soft lob to the end zone. The defender's got it. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Snake up.
He tucks it away. Good pickup of about 6.
Give this defense a shot.
6 on the play.
Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. Can't bring him down. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
Pass play here on first down. Hand it off. Good gain of about 7 on that play.
A smart coach would call this play.
Houston with 6 defensive backs.
Bulldog under. Give it all you got.
Dropping back. Throws it. The 30. The 40. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. He surveys the field, loses 1 tackle, clears the defender. Kelly doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Tiger out.
We'll get the ball again. What a collision. Can't bring him down. Picked up 9 on the play.
With the carry.
A smart coach would call this play.
On the play. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 25-yard line.
They'll play things tighter on the outside.
Now you move.
Hands it off again. Nice job picking up enough to convert for the 1st down.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Davis. Great fake. Surveying the field. Fires to the end zone. Pass incomplete in the end zone. 2nd down.
A smart coach would call this one.
Sideline, D.
And this is the 9th play of this drive.
This is real.
Another run. And he's brought down at the 19-yard line.
5 yards gain on the play.
The Bills line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Stay after him. Get the ball. Something he's on.
Hand it off. That draw play works to perfection.
That's the thing. That was the perfect call in the perfect situation. He dropped back, handed it off at the last second, and the back picked his way through the defense, finding his way past the marker.
Gets the toss to the right. Decent gain there, but he's going to head to the sideline for a blow. They're in field goal range.
Here come the heat. Get in there.
Kelly gets set. He tucks it away. Touchdown, Buffalo. So they get in on the ground.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
Christie comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. So that touchdown was the exclamation point on a drive that covered more than half the field and ate up a lot of time.
The defense was on the field for a long time, and they just couldn't stop him. Give credit to the offense for doing such a great job of executing.
Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here. Number 14. Directing traffic. Harris comes in motion. They give it to the halfback. Into the open field. The 40. Across midfield. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Houston. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
And he takes it in for his 2nd rushing touchdown today. So they'll try to tack on the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Big plays make for big scores, and the touchdown drive was a lightning strike taking less than a minute off the game clock.
That's what happens when you have an offense that is completely in sync. If you can get in a rhythm like that, you can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry.
He got all of that one. Davis opts not to take it out, so he downs the kick in the end zone.
A smart coach would call this one.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Tosses it out to the right. Gain of a couple on that carry.
On the run.
Try this play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Closing in. Throws it. He finds his man. And again, he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in it.
With the pass, he found a soft spot on the defense and was right there to make the catch.
The thing about a pass like that is it cuts down on the time the defender has to react to where the ball's headed.
We got nothing.
Coming, get set, fakes the handoff. With the throw, the 40. Amazing play. Unlocked it.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that and he made it look very easy. A smart coach would call this play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. Pressure, slings this one, and the catch is made. Kelly with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Thomas, he's inside the 10. Thomas with a nice run and picks up the 1st down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Keep it. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Now this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's up. And the extra point is good. And so we see this offense getting it done on that long touchdown drive.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
From the 2-yard line. Can't bring him down. The 30, the 40, the 50. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Number 14 sets up. White runs him over. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Ball carry, 2-yard gain on the play.
Go for the home run on this pass. Keep an eye out for those safeties lurking.
Only one man in the backfield. Number 14 gets set, directing traffic.
We'll see.
Using motion.
Back off, DP.
He has some room. The 30. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the count.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the 1st down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Man in motion.
Hit him low. Come on.
Pulls home. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
Pass this one to the outside and give your guy a chance to conserve some time by running out of bounds.
The Oilers line up in the shotgun.
Set. Get in there, line. You got him.
Dropping back, under pressure. He's looking, gets the pass off. He finds his man. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Within scoring distance. Buffalo comes out in their nickel package.
Terrell. Catch the ball, man. Take him out.
Pressure coming, scrambling. Throws it, and it's caught. Touchdown, Oilers. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progression and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Now Greco comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. He decides not to return this one. We might see a quick pass here on first down.
This is a good one to call.
Slings it to the outside. Great pass. The Bills call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. They'll need some good yardage here on second down and then should be in the hurry-up for the rest of this drive. Kelly back in the shotgun.
Sideline to sideline.
Steps up into the pocket. Gets the pass off. And pass falls incomplete. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
The defender's got it. Has room. He's inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
That's exactly what happened out there. He felt the rush coming, and he was coming so fast that he threw it up for grabs, and he paid for it. I'm sure that he wished he had that one back as soon as he let it go.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
They can do this sort of thing. Everyone gets on the same page, and they'll put up points in bunches.
Nice kick and returnable. From the 1. The Bills will start the drive from the 17.
This is a good defense to call.
They got nothing.
Still running. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
This is a good one to call.
They need 5. They'll go from the I formation. This one is handed off. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Houston 28, Buffalo 14. And welcome back. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. Houston might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Harris, the man in motion. There he goes. White has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing.
Come on, show these guys some power football.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 33. Changing the play now.
Number 14.
With a man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. The 40. White did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first down, They'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Set.
Calling an audible now.
3:58. We'll see. Either way.
Tillman, the motion man. Hand it off. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Closing in, looking for an option, and he's tackled behind the line by Hansen. He read the blitz, just couldn't get rid of it in time.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
Goes over the middle. Pass ball's incomplete.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Receiver on the play.
Montgomery is looking for a good punt here. Hicks sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
They'll take over at the 10-yard line. First and 10.
We'll see. Drop back. Drop. Set. Hut. Hut. Round. Hut. Hut.
Gets rid of it. Right to him. And he's forced out of bounds at the 6.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Hook out right. Set. Give it all you got. Keep
Thomas.
going.
They'll go with a play fake. And the catch is made. The 30. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line.
This defense was...
Let's get back to the action on the field. It's first and 10.
Some of these guys are like a train. They lower their head, keep their legs moving, and charges straight ahead. Sometimes he'll even drag a defender 10 yards before he'll start slowing down.
Handed off to the back. Thomas couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Get. Ain't nothing.
Thomas can't bring him down. Runs over the tackler. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Kelly sets up.
That's all you.
Pressure with the pass, and it's complete. They'll mark it at the 44-yard line.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
44-yard line.
You ain't got nothing. Set.
He hands it off. Slips the tackle. And the halfback picks up about 3.
Give this one a shot.
Second and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. Let's check in with Melissa.
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
Thanks, Melissa. So they're able to pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Number 84 moves in motion.
90 bull. Mad dog over.
Steps up. He's taken down in the backfield. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Just about a yard on the run.
On the carry. 1 yard.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 31-yard line. Kelly sets up. Throws it. Interception. Lays into him with a stiff arm. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Number 14.
Get set. Man in motion. It's on the ground. The Bills recover. The ball came free, and the defender was right there to jump on the loose ball.
Sometimes it's all about being in the right place at the right time.
The Bills using motion.
Sideline, D. Ball.
With the pass. Fumble. Loose ball. The Bills fall on it. A very timely recovery by the offense.
That guy was right there to make the recovery.
Fire out. Set. Come on, partner. Get the ball.
Puts it away. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
90 ball.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Stiff arm. 4-yard gain there.
34 on the run.
The Bills line up in the shotgun. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Throwing a strike to the end zone. Good play in the end zone to knock that pass down.
And that one could have been a touchdown. Big defensive plays like that are what separate the good defenses from the great ones.
Preston leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. The Bills still need 2 scores.
Yeah, and we'll see how much more fight they can muster.
Here's the kickoff team. He got all of that one. Houston already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field. Throwing on 1st down. Passing to the left. And it'll be 2nd and less than 2 following that pass for decent yardage.
I'll tell you, when you've got 2nd and short, you can call just about anything and everything. Because if you don't get it on this play, you can always go back out there on 3rd, and you still only need a yard or 2 for the 1st down.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Blue, 74. Fire out. 3, 25. Here come the heat. Eagle left.
Number 14.
Sends a man in motion. Gets the toss to the left. Has room. The 30. White, he gets what he needed for the 1st.
Not only does he get a nice gain, he also picks up a 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. The ball on their own 43.
Number 14.
Gets set. He sees something in the defense.
16.
Using motion. A lot of room to work with. The 50, the 40, and they finally make the tackle at the 30.
Run the football. A good running game will really open up the pass.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Oilers ahead of the Bills, 28-17. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 30-yard line. White, the lone back,
Number 14.
with a man in motion. Number 56 hauls him down behind the line.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
Number 14.
Directing traffic.
Get in there. Set.
Man in motion.
Is that all you got? Hut.
Under pressure. Throwing. Breaking free. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
So they've had a lot of success so far in the red zone, and they'll try, obviously, to continue that here.
Give it all you got. That all you got? Come on, get up.
Using motion.
Get in there.
And he'll get the call. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip. This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
16, red, 25. Let's go.
Man in motion.
I got motion.
They give it to the halfback. White couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
The backs are lined up in an I. Using motion. Dropping back. Pressure coming. He surveys the field. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback getting up a little slowly after that play.
The line has to do a better job of protection or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
Del Greco and the kicking team come on for this field goal attempt. And it's up. A nice kick, and it's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Sends it sailing. From the 4. Buffalo needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
Far out. Set. Sideline to sideline. Snake eyes. Run.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. Appeared to be a hold on that play.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, or they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
Passing on first down. And the catch is made. Here's an opening. The 30. The 40. He's finally brought down at the 44-yard line. He dumped it off and left it up to the receiver to get the first.
When it comes to the screen pass, you have to have perfect timing. You don't want to give the play away too early because the defense will pick up on it and flow to that side of the field and shut it down.
Nice call there. They picked up about 7 yards. Houston comes out in the quarter defense. Dropping back, guns it out to the right. This one falls incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
They may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Looking for an option, throws it, and this pass is completed. That's 3 times in this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Aimed it off to the back. Thomas wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
Good throw. Good pass and catch there as he records his 3rd reception of the game.
The defense better start watching this guy because he's been getting some room to work with out there. And if they don't, they might wish they had, because he's the kind of guy who can really take over a game.
Gets the pass off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway.
Number 82.
Was there to make the catch for the first down.
He's glad he made that catch. I'm sure the quarterback will look his way again when he needs another first down.
Let's go, ball. Get at him, D.
Coming to get set. They give it to the halfback. Childress stops him for negative yardage. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Hit him low.
Steps up into the pocket with the pass, so he ends up overthrowing his target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hands. It was clearly off target.
Defense calls a timeout.
Houston looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the
Make it
field.
move. You got him.
Houston is trying to prevent anything long here and backs up the corners and safeties. Drops back, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Gets the toss to the right. Thompson. The defense with great penetration on that play.
This back just seemed to pick the wrong hole. There wasn't a guy right there to meet him at the line of scrimmage.
The corners are moving up to press the receivers. Coming, gets set. Sneaking. Childress makes the tackle at the 2-yard line.
1-yard gain on the play.
With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown, Bills.
This is exactly how you execute the play back. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that frees the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
Christie comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. And obviously they're happy with that drive, especially since they ended it with a touchdown.
You see the way those guys walked off the field, kind of had their heads down? The offense is just dominating them out there.
The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 9. Toss play to the left. Toss play nets them about 6.
On the carry.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
On the 15-yard line.
Changing the play now.
3, 16. 3, 25. Red, 25.
Man in motion. Going to the left. Into the open. To the 20. White really covered some ground there.
Yeah, he exploded through the line. Then he used some shifty moves to create some extra yardage.
Two-minute warning coming up.
Let's go, ball. Here comes the heat. Poke out right. Drop back, drop. Bulldog under. Poke out right.
2 minutes to go.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 29.
Set. Yo,
Number 14.
See something in the defense.
Come on.
Again with the carry. The defender brings him down at the 38-yard line.
Got an inadvertent face mask.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Passes it out to the left. Breaks the tackle. Breaks the tackle. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
White, the deep back,
Number 14.
with a man in motion. White He has some room. And he picks up just enough for the first.
Time to give it to your halfback. Tell him to look for a hole to open up inside.
Give it to the halfback. 4-yard gain there.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
And this is the 7th play of this drive.
Get at him. Run. Now the ball. Get the ball. Now dog out. Go dog under. Catch the ball, man.
And there's a flag on the play.
That ball.
A team has to show discipline and execute properly out there. If they don't, they'll find it's much harder to overcome the other team and get a win.
Handed off to the back. Tackle at the 45. Pickup of about a yard in the run. Here is a 3rd and long situation. A lot of speed on the defense. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Put it away.
Gain of 6 on the play.
To line up for what will be his 2nd punt of the game. A high kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
1st and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line.
Sideline, D. Back off, DBs. Got him.
Driving back to pass on 1st down. Throws it. Nice adjustment. They'll mark it at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 30. He'll stop the clock with the spike. Time for just one last heave to the end zone.
The defense cares about only one thing here. They can't let the ball cross the goal line. And if the ball's in the air, they just have to knock it down instead of trying to pick it off.
Closing in, surveying the field. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. The gun signals the end of the game. The final score is Houston 31, Buffalo 24. Number 25 is our winner of today's Horse Trailer Award.